turning pages, night turning days. I'm tired of waiting. I gotta make it.
With that trade offer in mind, right? We got Bradley Bill. We got that trade. We got the Colin Sexton, Isaac Okoro, Caris LeVert for Bill, right? Let's say we got that on the board. We understand that's there, that's available. But then you still have two players that just apparently hit the open market, well, the open trading market, right? You have Terrence Ross that's not available, where the Magic said they're willing to give up Terrence Ross for at least 2 second-round picks, right? Then you got Houston that says we're willing to give up Eric Gordon for at least 1 first-round pick, right?
Wait, how much? Wait, sorry. What are Orlando wanting back? 2?
Orlando said they just want at least 2 second-round picks.
Okay.
And then for Eric Gordon, Houston came out and said, we want at least 1 first-round pick, right? Would you be intrigued to do either one of those deals, or do you think it's either go big or go home with the Bradley Beal deal?
I think we could do both on not only get Bradley Beal, but I really think we could get Terrence Ross. I think Terrence Ross is a very easy player to get. And if you were to lose Caris LeVert in the Washington Wizards trade, that's where you would ask for Terrence Ross. Now, we still have the matchup contracts. I think he's on around $10 million. I don't think that'd be hard to do. I think you can put mid-level exceptions in trades, can't you?
Yeah.
I think we have a $6.8 million mid-level exception. You put that in the trade, and you put Dylan Windler in there and throw in a second or two. Gets the deal done. You've just pretty much brought in not a player who's not better than Caris LeVert, obviously, but a player who I think can definitely live up to more than half of what Caris LeVert was. And again, he's a better 3-point shooter, actually, as well.
Yeah. And you know what you're getting out of Terrence Ross as well, like on a day-to-day basis. Like, he doesn't have the expectations to give you 20 plus a night. No, he's going to give you a decent 15, and he's going to be a very decent role player off your bench. He's going to bring some excitement, some slashing, and like you said, some really good shooting. He's going to hit open shots. So yeah, those two, like if we got those 2 deals done, that would be a great A+ off season for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I do like that you somehow plug Jetty Osman in there, because I was going to ask.
Dylan Windler. That's who I
you said Dylan Windler?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, I was too thirsty. Yeah, I was way too thirsty.
You were hoping for it.
Yeah, I was way too thirsty because I was straight about to ask you. I'm like, man, this offseason, right? After this or before the draft, right? Because I didn't even know teams could even trade, because that Mavericks trade caught me off guard.
That was crazy, yeah.
That was crazy. So do you think the Cleveland Cavaliers get in an instance, right, where I think all of us understand that Jetty Osman, like he's going to be gone in some variation, trade or something, right?
Probably, yeah.
What do we do with him?
Well,
and if we trade him, what do we get?
Are we still playing 2K where in this magical world I've got Bradley Beal and Terrence Ross on the team? Okay, cool. If we're still playing 2K in real life, then I'm calling up the Hornets and I'm saying, you are trading Gordon Hayward, right? Like, that's still happening, yeah? You want a backup 3 that can, shoot the 3 ball? Sign and trade Montrezl Harrell. Let's get this deal done. Montrez for Jetty Osman. That's who I want. I want Montrezl Harrell. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Because the Hornets are looking for that guy. They want a shooting wing/forward that can come off the bench and play around 18 minutes per game. They basically want a less version of Gordon Hayward, I think. And they don't want Montrezl Harrell anymore. I don't think they're going to keep him. We've talked about Montrezl Harrell being a good fit on the Cavs. Brings that dog mentality. A dude that can play center and power forward. Comes off your bench, and he only needs to play 18 to 20 minutes per game to have a really big effect. Plus, he's one of those dudes that can definitely step up and start if Allen got injured. That's what I'm saying. If we're playing 2K here, I want Terrence Ross and Montrezl Harrell. Make it happen.
So in this, so far we got Terrence Ross, we got Montrezl Harrell, and Bradley Beal. So what do we do with this picks? So did we still got this, or did we?
We traded for Beal. Yeah.
Okay. So our team would be looking DG, Bradley Beal, Lauri Markkanen, and Evan Mobley, Jared Allen.
Off the bench, you would have Ricky Rubio if he came back. Terrence Ross, Montrezl Harrell would be there, Kevin Love, Lamar Stevens. That's the best 10-man rotation in the league. Championship bound, make it happen.
Yeah, that would definitely, man. It's a lot of Cleveland fans. Oh man, it's a lot of Cleveland fans. I would love it too, and I think Trez would fit so perfectly on Cleveland because he just got that like that, you know. Because you can honestly tell Cleveland's trying to market themselves as like that dog personality, like we're gritty, you know, like how Memphis was with Mike Conley and Marc Gasol and Zebo. And I can really see Cleveland taking that identity where, I mean, shoot, we got JB Bickerstaff, who was a part of that team as a coach. So, and you can kind of see Cleveland's trying to take that defensive mindset and just get gritty. Luckily for us, I think potentially we can have a better offense than what Memphis had in those years, which is scary about us.
Oh yeah,
but it's
way
like
better. Yeah.
But when you add Bradley Beal now to a defensive-oriented team with a playmaker in Darius Garland, who was an all-star last season, with a upgrading Evan Mobley, and you got Jared Allen who's blocking shots, and then you got Kevin Love stretching the floor, and you got Trez who, I mean, come on. Trez is going to make sure that team is engaged or energized or not giving up and that they're not getting bullied. That would be exciting. And then you got Terrence Ross who's going to do flashy dunks. He's going to keep the momentum, the adrenaline that Cavs fans is going to have with this team is going to be crazy.
We would be the most exciting team in the league. Not just that. I mean, we would tick every box. 3-point shooting, Garland, Beal, Markkanen, Kevin Love, Terrence Ross, right? You got some good 3-point shooters all around. Defense. I feel like Bradley Beal's low-key a solid defender. Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen, Ricky Rubio. Who am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting someone. I mean, if any of this stuff ever happened, it would be awesome. I don't think any of it will. A part of me does really think that Bradley Beal has picked Cleveland, but I feel like the money will have been the issue that really came into it. But for all I know, it could be Portland, it could be Denver. Cleveland will be one of those teams. There's going to be Miami as well. We haven't even talked about Miami. Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson, the first or two being put in that deal.
Shoot, it might even be Philadelphia. If you want to be honest.
Yeah, he could look at them as well. Tobias Harris and something else being thrown in there.
Yeah. The only problem is, like, if you do get Tobias Harris, I mean, you already got Kuzma, Denny, and Rui at the same position.
They're playing Tobias Harris at the 1, man, like he did at the Clippers. Bring back, hey, don't disrespect point Tobias Harris. He was good on the Clippers. That guy was good. They were making the playoffs, on God.
That's Atlantis with that money.